I don't think it is ever going to be a good time to showcase these fragrances that I'm about to show you. Yeah, I got them. I was actually supposed to have 3 of Velixir fragrances in total. I got this one, excuse me, wow. I got this one, Paladin, right here. And then this one, Concordia. And I was also supposed to get Uranus, the blue bottle one. Beauty House, someone at that place effed up. I paid for all 3. But when they were packaging my box, they had an invoice. And on the invoice, it shows that they checkmarked Paladin, Concordia, but when it had Uranus, someone X'd it out and they still threw it in a box and they shipped everything to me. I immediately said, oh, hell nah. I went on TikTok shop and I immediately requested a refund for the Uranus that was not in the box. I got it. There was no hesitation. I immediately got that refund like the very next day. Maybe someone knew. Maybe someone was like, oh, dang, we ran out of Uranus. But wait a minute, this guy paid for it. Someone quick, make a note of it, because he's definitely going to ask for a refund. That I did. So I only got 2 of them. I'm going to do a video on this one later on. Okay. I want to showcase this baby right here. This is Concordia. This is Velixir's own inspired by of Louis Vuitton Symphony. If you know me, if you see my videos, you know that I have Symphony right here. I've had this bottle for over 2 years, and as you can see, I barely use any of it. Mainly now I use this bottle for like prop and mainly for content, because ever since this has come out, there's been other inspired by Symphony DNAs from other brands, other fragrances. There's been a lot more inspired bys that I think are phenomenal, that are personally my own opinion, I think are better than this one right here. That's a whole other topic for a whole different video. And to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might do a video on which inspired by Symphony DNA that I think is good, that I think is better than the OG. I think I might actually do that, because I have a few other Symphony inspired bys that I think smell incredible. Enough yapping. Okay, let's get on with it. We got ourselves Velixir Concordia. Now, truth be told, I've had both of these fragrances for the past week. I just didn't bother unboxing it sooner because there's been so much drama in the fragrance community with Velixir and with, can I say it? Mykonos. There's been so much drama, man. So I was like, you know what? Let me kind of wait a bit before I do the unboxing for this. So this is what this looks like. If you can ever get your hands on this fragrance, I do my reviews as unboxings. I remember in one of my previous videos, someone asked how long the performance was in a different fragrance. I don't do those type of videos because I find like you can just Google that stuff online, right? And just find out, oh, this fragrance lasts you like 6 hours or this fragrance lasts you 12 hours. I don't do stuff like that. I like doing unboxings because you all get my initial first reaction. So that's why I prefer to do stuff like this. But this is what the box looks like. Okay. There's the front, of course, and then the back. It's crazy, man, how a small Indonesian company is like blowing up like crazy. Go pull tab right here. Or hang on. Okay, yeah, there we go. I didn't want it to fall. That's what it looks like. Okay. Anyway, so it comes with this little card. All right, so there you go. Pause to read the video. Just a little like thank you letter, I guess. And here is how it looks. The bottle's nice. All right, I do have to give it up. The bottle is very, very nice. That's what it looks like. All right, I am taking my sweet time showing this off because I do realize that most people are probably going to have a hard time getting their hands on this. So I want to show y'all every little bit of this fragrance. Okay. All right. And as far as the notes, honestly, there's not a whole lot to go over. I mean, this is a Symphony inspired bottle. Okay, so we got bergamot, grapefruit, and ginger. That's it. That's all we got. Okay. Okay. Wow. I think at this point, it's like almost everyone recognizes that symphony DNA. Immediately, man, this definitely smells like symphony. Wow. That is symphony, man. You smell the bergamot, definitely the grapefruit right there. You smell that grapefruit. The ginger, yeah. There's not much to it in those notes. This is symphony. This is 100% symphony. Like, it's incredible how the closeness and like the percentage. I mean, honestly, I would say nothing's ever perfect, right? Nothing is ever perfect, but I would say like 99% close to symphony's DNA. Honestly, it would be like a 99.9 probably, you know. Maybe this would even be considered like a clone, honestly, because I smell no difference from the OG symphony. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead, okay? Spray this one right here. I told you I use this bottle mainly for content. But now keep this in mind though, I've had this bottle for the past 2 years. So it's been sitting up here on my counter, all right, my table behind me. So I do feel like it has somewhat macerated. Okay, yeah, so, you definitely smell a little bit of a difference. And that might be, again, because this has been sitting up here for the past 2 years. Okay, so percentage wise, I would say Velixir is probably a good, like, let's just stick with 99%. Okay, 99%. I mean, it is close, but there's something about the OG Symphony. It's definitely coming off a bit stronger. All right, so again, the OG Symphony has been sitting on my table for the past 2 years. Right now, when I sprayed it, it did come across a bit stronger. It still has sort of the same Symphony DNA that everyone loves, okay, but it was definitely stronger from being, I want to say macerated, right? Because it's been getting all that air up in here. This baby right here smells close. This baby smells identical. Like I said, I would give her like a 99% likeness when it comes to the Symphony DNA. This is good. I never understood why people go so crazy for inspired bys, because I'm like, you can just find another inspired by, right? But if you want something that's close to the Symphony DNA, I would say this is pretty damn close. Now, there have been other inspired bys, and again, I think I'm going to talk about that in a different video. There's been a lot more inspired bys ever since I purchased the OG Symphony that I think are incredible. And I think I'm gonna do a future video on that. Definitely. But as far as Concordia from Velixir, this is good. This is definitely good. I would honestly call this more of a clone rather than an inspired by. I think this is good. This is incredible. This smells like Symphony 100%. So if you ever manage to get your hands on this, just know if you want something that is 99% close to Symphony, more of like a clone of Symphony, Velixir. This baby right here, Concordia.